State of the city, but I'm going to just tell you, as mayor, I see my number one job is to sell Dothan. You know, with unemployment growing the way it is, as the existing businesses that are struggling with what's going on in the last 18 months, and recruiting new businesses. My job, I believe, is to sell Dothan, not only to recruit new businesses here, but to the existing businesses. We have a lot of great businesses, been around a long time, are having a tough time. So I feel it's part of my job to go out and talk to the owners and see what we can do to help them, and see how we can help their businesses. And that's what I'm going to do. Monday I had lunch with Mayor Strange of Montgomery, and he's out recruiting and doing the same thing that I'm doing. And I said, what I'd like you to do is when you're out, not everything's going to fit Montgomery. If something you think may fit Dothan, give me a call. And you know, if you plant enough seeds, and that's my goal, is go around planting seeds. I just believe that with a tough economy, jobs has to be a priority for the mayor. Has to be a priority, and that's what I'm going to focus on. I also know some of the issues that are facing us the next 4 years. We know we just borrowed the money for the sewage plant. We just let out the contracts, and we're moving forward with that. That is, you know, a $45 million investment in our community. It was an extraordinary, big decision for our commission and for this community, but we didn't have a choice. We had to do it. The next step, though, besides completing it and moving forward, is that we have a challenge with the EPA. The EPA has a lawsuit against us. They took it away from the Attorney General. He was handling it, and they're looking to, or my feeling is, to make an example out of Dothan. They feel we should have done this 20 years ago. I can't, as your mayor, what happened 20 years ago is not relevant. We are doing it. We're moving forward. And to come up with $25 million 20 years ago had to be difficult also, if that was important. But here's the deal. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're moving forward. We're going to complete it. And the EPA, any decision they make to fine us is going to cost the citizens money, and it's just not necessary. So that is one. We were in Washington 3 weeks ago. That's one of the main issues that we talked with the Congress. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Commissioner Newsom is back there. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate all the hard work you've been working with me. And that's one of the issues we talked about with the congressmen and the senators when we were in Washington. It's not needed. We're doing what we're supposed to do, and we expect them to help us with the EPA and help protect us. So that's an issue that I think our community needs to know about, and we need to make sure that we move forward and protect Dothan. We've got the landfill we've got to address in the next 2 years. The landfill is filling up, and I think we have 5 years left. We've got several options of what we can do to work with that, and I was hoping Mike was going to be here, but we will proceed with that. Obviously, a police chief. We're moving forward with that. That's an absolute priority to this commission, and we're going to move forward with that fairly soon. On a county and a city thing, since I've moved into the office, the E91, there's a lot of issues there, and this is a learning curve that I have. I have a lot to learn about it, and I am learning about it. Whether it's just the Motorola issue, the computers that don't work, just there's a lot of issues, and just overall, where are we going with E91? And that's an issue that we all need to address and fix. Water issue. We're going to have to make a decision in the next 4 years about water, whether we get a permit from the Chattahoochee, which is an area which we're going after, or the reservoir, if we follow that. My personal feeling is getting a permit is the most important thing. We should pursue both options and see where we get the permit. Obviously, the Chattahoochee is a less expensive, although very expensive thing, but we need to move forward and get the permits on that. As we move forward, the library is we've got the library committee is working on some solutions they're coming up with that they're going to approach the library board. If they agree to it, they're going to come to the county and the city commission and talk to us about that. And you've read in the paper, it's what they presented. I guess last week was that to buy the land around the existing library and expand there and make that like a campus first-class library at substantially less cost than what we were talking about 2 years ago. I think that we're extraordinarily blessed in Dothan. We have a lot of challenges, like every city. Just recently, our bond rating went up. That's very rare in this environment. The challenge that we have as a commission, as mayor, is that we have declining revenues substantially, as all cities do. My understanding is we'll be down close to $5 million this year. I'm an optimist. I hope that the revenues turn around and pick up, but at some point, if they don't, then we're going to have to make some difficult decisions on where we're going with that. So hopefully this Christmas season, we're all going to go out and shop and spend money and bring some revenue to the city. And I'll tell you, in my business, I'm in the automobile business, the last 3 months it has started to pick up. And that's always, for me, a sign is housing sales are up and auto sales are starting to come up a little bit. So that's a positive sign. But our city is well prepared to move forward in this kind of environment. Our commission is committed to being good stewards with the city's money, and I'm also chairman of United Way. And when we started our goal this year, I was really concerned about whether we could hit our goal. And we went around and we talked to many people, but the need is greater than ever before. So we decided we were going to not only set the same goal, but raise it somewhat. And truthfully, when we set the goal, I wasn't sure that we could hit that goal. Well, we're in the middle of it now, and we're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. The inherent strength of this community is the people. And everywhere I've gone, from AAA Cooper, who's struggling, they were able to give more money than they have in the past, to Geneva County, where the teachers and the proration of the school system, they gave some more money. So I'm confident that whatever faces us, that we in this community will find a way to solve it. So that's my report, and like I said, I got a lot to learn, but I'm looking forward to learning it and working hard.